bones. They support our bodies, they form our bodies, they're like steel forged into swords. They are the supporting bases that uphold our entire livelihood, so it's not too uncommon to associate bones with the foundation of life as well as a symbol of eternal death. Beautiful Bones, also known for its more extended title, Sakurako-san no Ashimoto ni wa Shitai ga Umatteiru, is a mystery anime with mature themes that focus on death's deeper meanings. The bones found throughout each case in the anime represent this life and death theme, showing exactly how a person lived and died. The plot revolves around Sakurako Kujo, a woman in her mid-20s whose entire life and career are about bones. Although she is cold towards other individuals, she grows fond of our other main character named Shotaro Tatewaki, Shotaro, mostly called Boy by Sakurako. Throughout the show is a high school kid who assists Sakurako in bone digging expeditions, and they tend to find human remains in the process though. With Sakurako being an osteologist whose entire job relates to bones, she has an extraordinary curiosity for collecting bones. So Shotaro ends up monitoring Sakurako and stopping her from illegally trying to take the bones home with her. The mystery aspect of the anime revolves around the cases of these corpses that the main cast finds, and with Sakurako's expertise being bones and having her forensic skills learned from her uncle, she has had a big part in solving many cases. The entire duration of the anime stretches out to be 12 episodes, so there definitely could be another season made considering that the light novel it derives from comprises 17 volumes. Fortunately, the artwork and the story that it provides makes up for the lack of episodes and may have profited off the more attention, work, and time towards the 12 episodes. I certainly would prefer to watch an anime that's budgeted by $2 million to be split into 12 episodes rather than 24 episodes that have lower quality. In the first place, this anime isn't even as popular as other franchises like Chainsaw Man or Demon Slayer. Their budget is probably more or less the average of $2 to $3 million, while Demon Slayer's Mugen Train movie had a budget of $16 million. A 12-episode anime usually has a watch time of 4 hours, give or take, so since Demon Slayer movie was 2 hours long, if it was adapted into a 12-episode anime, or 2 times as long, they would have a budget of $32 million compared to a measly $2 or $3 million. So to focus on making a 12-episode anime rather than a 24-episode anime was an intelligent move by Studio Troika and Kenjiro Gomi. Makoto Kato, the director, had definitely used the budget excellently when directing the art style. The shading and the shot composition for each scene are visually alluring. Its art style was adapted to become more visually pleasing to the eye when animated. Art styles typically used in manga and anime are entirely different. This can be due to other techniques and the status quo to make a global style during anime production. The type of drawing changes between artists and can be seen between all the adaptations of the series. The Beautiful Bones art style looks fantastic for the light novel and the manga. Of course, Troika did an excellent job for the budget they got, or else it wouldn't be anything but praise. The voicing for the two main characters is phenomenal. There are actually people who have voiced many prominent characters that you may know. Shizuka Ito depicted Sakurako's sassiness and smirkiness in a phenomenally accurate way. Her experiences with voicing characters like Irina Yelka Bitch from Assassination Classroom and Hildegard from Beelzebub definitely helped her get into the character more easily. The obsession and fascination over a particular thing or person are seen through Hildegard and Beelzebub and Sakurako and Bones. Irina's confidence and sassiness in her voice throughout Assassination Classroom can be seen in Sakurako's mannerisms and vocal palpations when she talks confidently in her logical assumptions. And then there's the male main character's voice actor, Junya Enoki. Junya has a wide variety of characters that he has voiced, including some other main characters like Yuji Itadori from Jujutsu Kaisen and Nasa Yuzaki from Tonikawa. Shotaro's personality is calm and cheerful throughout the anime. Well, except for when he happens to find these dead bodies along with Sakurako. He becomes horrified, of course, like a normal person should. He has accentuated his getting used to finding these bones and starts getting fond of learning more about them and deducing what he absorbs more and more. This gained infatuation with bones actually helps him connect with Sakurako. It's hard to express the feeling of desperation and a more profound expression of connection and love. Though, Shizuka Ito and Junya Enoki did an excellent job expressing each case's discombobulated thoughts, and I thoroughly enjoyed their performance. Beautiful Bones' music was composed by a group called Techno Boys Poolcraft Green Fund, which is it's a mouthful of a name, gotta say. The group comprises 3 people named Tomohisa Ishikawa, Toru Fujimura, and Yohei Matsui. I didn't recall ever listening to or hearing this group before researching. However, I have actually listened to the music before watching this. And they actually did some music for Trinity 7 and the Kakegurui anime. After listening to the 2-hour long OST, I can definitely say that the music complements the show's theme. Although finding the actual instrumental soundtrack was hard, I eventually listened to it after buying the authentic CD, which was not cheap at all. And it took over a week for it to arrive. I literally could not find it anywhere online. Only the opening and the ending were readily available online. The jazzy arrangement and other arrangements fit the mood, whether it be an intense atmosphere being built or a lighthearted comedic break during an episode, and they work spectacularly with each happening that can come. So for the first part of the first disc, Ishikawa is the one that made it, and it sounds like it's more for the climactic parts where she solves the case or where something is found out. And then the second part of the first disc is by Fujimura, and it sounds more like the anxiety ridden or the analytical part where she's actually in the process of figuring out what happened during the crime. The second disc is Matsui's part, and his part is for more of the lighthearted, the more cheerful type of situation, and it sounds pretty calming. There doesn't seem to be any romance between Sakurako and Shotaro. Although it may seem the audience is teased, it can't be confirmed that they like each other that way. In a sense, they have a more familiar type of relationship. Sakurako seems to act like an older sister to Shotaro, a common situation in anime. In my opinion, it would have transcended the genre if there was a romance between an older woman and a younger guy. Having said that, thinking of the idea and actually using it in your story are two different things. It's tough to write a romance in which an older woman and a younger guy are in love. It has been done before, but they weren't the best. Although many people would not like Sakurako's adamant behavior or Shotaro's brighter, happy-go-lucky personality, I feel their personalities go hand in hand like yin and yang. In the end, this anime is excellent enough to make me not rant about it. King's Game. I'm not really the best at rating or yelling about an anime though, but I'll try to improve upon that in the future. You can't really talk about all aspects of a topic without avoiding its negative side or cons. All in all, I would give this anime a 4-star rating or a 7.5 out of 10. Anyways, what did you guys think about the anime? Or if you haven't seen the anime, would you consider watching it after seeing this? Comment down below in the description your thoughts, and I'll make sure to try and go through them. Like and subscribe if you liked the video, and if you guys want more content like this in the future. My name is CherryZero, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.